You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Good morning. I'm your host, Kimberly Perot, and joining me today is Gretchen Pleshaw here in the studio. It is Thursday, June 23rd, and we have a busy show here in the very first hour. It's National Éclair Day. We have an exciting partnership with Covery Bridge, and get ready. We have a lot going on, so Good Morning Vail starts now.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look at the beautiful day ahead that we have this Thursday, 8 a.m., 57 degrees, a high of 77 degrees, and rain of 15% chance. Let's see at 8 a.m., 57 degrees and mostly sunny. At noon, 72 and partly cloudy. 4 p.m., 74 degrees and partly cloudy. And 8 p.m., 68 degrees and mostly sunny. So a gorgeous day to get out there, soak up that sunshine, have some fun in the sun, and just love all things summer. Happy summer, by the way. I am so stoked and ready. Let's take a look at that I-70 corridor. Eagle, 83 degrees. Vail, 77 and a 15% chance of precipitation. Avon, let's see, 80 degrees, and Denver 77, and precipitation happening out throughout the day. Tonight, low of 45 degrees, rain 10% chance, mostly clear skies, and sunset at 8:38 p.m. So beautiful night to open up your windows, enjoy that light breeze, and get some good sleep in. Let's take a look at the 5-day forecast. Friday, sunny and 75 degrees. Saturday, sunny, 71. I'm loving this, looking at this and loving it. Sunday, Sunday, sunny and 75 degrees. And Monday and Tuesday, sunny, 78 and 78 degrees. So such a gorgeous week ahead, and I am stoked and ready to do all the fun things summer. Kim, I am so excited. I have to tell you, how are you doing?
I've been officially in Vail about a week, or in Avon specifically for about a week,
okay.
And I am thrilled to be here with you. I think you were just so much fun, and it's just going to be a really great show today.
I am so excited to be with you too, and we have to be honest. So we just met outside, walking to our from where we parked, but I was so excited to meet you, and I know that we have a lot in common. You were a cheerleader for years.
Yep.
I see we already Insta-stalked each other, so we know all these moments.
All of the moments.
And your clothing, your steez is amazing. Leather pants, I'm a fan of those. How are you liking Vail so far?
I love it. I think, the weather has been wonderful. So my first couple of days, it was very rainy, but we obviously needed it.
Yes.
And so it's made the mountains very luscious and green.
Yes.
And I'm just so excited for this weekend to be out and about in the community.
And there's so many things happening. I dare say you came at the perfect time. Summer, summer solstice, already yesterday.
Absolutely.
And all these fun things happening in the summer. Have you heard about some of the things happening this week and today, for instance?
So I know that Vail and Avon have a ton of things going on in the community. So tell me all about it as a newbie.
We'll jump right in. So today is Thursday, and every Thursday night they actually have a live music in Beaver Creek, which is really cool. So you can head to Beaver Creek and check out a lot of live music, which is really, really awesome. And you can kind of go and mingle. And have you been to Beaver Creek yet?
I have, and I actually saw the sign for it. So do you need to purchase tickets for it, or is it for the community?
It's absolutely free.
Awesome.
And it's so neat. Most of the things outdoors, I say, are free. But in Beaver Creek, it's so nice because you can go there, you can do some shopping, you can eat at different restaurants, and then you can go and watch a free show, and it's at 6 o'clock.
Awesome.
So that's really cool. And then there's a lot of other things going on as well. A lot of local libraries do things that you can go in and you can actually do free, they have free readings where people come in and they do readings for you, and you can kind of go and browse books and you can get read to, which is really
amazing.
neat. Also, have you heard about, this is a big moment, and we Chasing Rabbits?
No, I haven't.
Okay, in Vail Village, Chasing Rabbits, which is a huge restaurant slash like parlor games. They have a little bit of everything. There is jazz tonight in Moon Rabbit. Excuse me, my allergies are a little bad. So there is a jazz night tonight at the Chasing Rabbit if you want to head down there, and it's in Vail Village, and you can experience Vail's only speakeasy, and you can go and have so much fun, have cocktails, have drinks, and then listen to jazz.
That's amazing. So much live music is happening tonight, and then
Yes.
obviously throughout the weekend there's a lot of fun
Oh
events.
my gosh, and then the weekend is so crazy. There's free concerts, there's free yoga, there's so many things that you can do. What do you think you're going to do?
Oh, geez. I definitely think I'm going to try out the free yoga.
Yeah.
Tonight, I'll probably go check out some of the live music.
Cool.
That was
Cool.
definitely on the agenda. So really excited to hear about even more live music at a speakeasy tonight. That's
Oh
awesome.
my gosh, it's so cool. And you can actually go at Chasing Rabbit, you can go and play games
cool.
as well. You can have dinner. The outdoor patio now is open. It's stunning. It's beautiful, right in the heart of Solaris. So you can go and kind of experience all of it. They have skee ball too.
Oh, amazing.
My favorite thing.
Where are we going later this weekend?
I know. And our matching leather pants, I believe, correct? Am I right?
Oh, definitely.
Also, Bravo Vail, which is a huge thing. Have you heard about anything about this?
No, I am so new to the
Okay.
community, so
Well-
anything that you can tell me, I'm excited about.
I'll send you some info on all. It's a lot to take in. I mean, it's a lot to remember. But Bravo Vail does all these amazing events, as you can see, opening night June 22nd. So I believe that's today. And they have so many cool things on the docket. You can go and listen to music. They have various different things. They have, they have a lot of music. They have, as well as dancing and I don't know, all the different items. It's so much fun. I've gone every year, and it's just like packed. Have you been to Gerald Ford Amphitheater?
I have been.
Okay.
I walked by it at least. I haven't seen any performances yet, but I
No,
just
it's-
love how musically inclined the community is here.
Well, and it's so neat because you can go in the gardens there. Have you heard about that?
I
The
have.
Betty Ford, Betty Ford Alpine Gardens, and you can walk through there, and then you can go see a concert.
That's
So
incredible.
it's like you get two amazing things in one.
It's incredible. I've heard moving somewhere to a ski town in the
Yeah.
summertime is the best way to do it because you really get plugged in and involved in the community, and I'm thrilled to be here.
Well, and I love that you said that because so many people say to me that live in Denver, I'm not hating, but they're like, Gretchen, what do you do after skiing? And I'm like, hello, we have literally every day. There's free yoga, everywhere. Avon, Beaver Creek, there is live music going on. There's concerts, there's comedy shows, there's stand-up paddleboarding.
Perfect
there's
weather.
so many, yes, it's amazing. So it's hiking, biking, camping, all the things. So we're excited to have you.
I'm thrilled to be here and excited to be working with you today, Gretchen.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. And I have to say, also, the allergy thing. Have you dealt with this yet?
I haven't, but I know it's coming.
Because I have dealt with it a lot. And our dear friend, Carrie Hogan, who we talk to a lot at Nap Harvest, told me to eat some honey, local honey.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's worked so well, but with Sudafed, my mouth is so dry. So you'll have to excuse me, but the allergy thing is a real thing here in the mountains. So girl, I'll get you a starter kit. I'll get you all things.
I
girl.
might have to pop over to all the good stuff in Edwards
Oh.
and try some of the local honey there. I know she had some of the products.
Oh,
as
and
well.
she's brilliant.
Yep.
I love it. There's so many cool things to do. I'm so excited to take you around, show
I
you the
can't
town.
wait. I can't
So
wait.
today we have an awesome show in store, as you know. We're going to be cooking, which is a little scary and very exciting. And then we have some amazing people we're going to be interviewing too. So keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, Hague Life and Van Life partner on an incredible custom project, and Covered Bridge is going to cover it. So let's take a look and see what they have to say.
Hello, welcome to Covered Bridge on TV8. I'm Kim Fuller, co-owner of Jaunt Media Collective in West Vail and editor-in-chief of Covered Bridge magazine.
And I'm Bobby LaRue, the other co-owner of Jaunt Media Collective and the director of partnerships at Covered Bridge magazine. We had the pleasure of sitting down with some really awesome locals that really celebrate collaboration and really have created some unique things for our valley and the state wide. So today we're sitting down with David Walsh with Van Life Customs, Alex and Kuhn of Huga Life. Dave, can you give us a little idea of what Van Life Customs is and what you guys do over there?
Absolutely, Bobby. So we build bespoke camper vans on the Mercedes Sprinter, Ford Transit, and Ram ProMaster chassis. We're essentially set up as an upfitter, so you bring us an empty van and we build you the camper van of your dreams.
That's pretty awesome. And Alex and Kuhn, give us a little idea of how to pronounce your business and what exactly you guys do over there.
All right, so maybe we start with hygge. So hygge is a Danish word that doesn't translate directly, but it kind of means coziness. So it's just this feeling really good, content, happy in a moment. And our shop and cafe located in Eagle Vale is called Huga Life. So we basically import all sorts of home goods, furniture, lighting, decor, from all over Scandinavia and Europe that we feel like creates an atmosphere that creates that hygge feeling.
Mm-hmm. So when I think of van life, I think of cozy, right? Of being in a van and being able to go anywhere you want and really create your life by design. So what was it, Dave, that, what was the impetus of starting to work with Huga Life?
Yeah. Well, we've known Alex and Kuhn for a while here in the Valley, love going in their shop and checking things out. And every time I'd walk through there, I'd be like, wow, this would be so cool to incorporate in a van build. Like, how could we get this vibe in a van? Mm-hmm. It's definitely a small space, so it has to be done really clean and really simple. And the vibe that we saw every time we walked into Huga was just exactly that, but it was still inviting. So yeah, we just kind of started kicking around some ideas and saw some finishes and some fabrics and thought, wow, maybe we could build a cool van out of this.
Yeah.
When I first heard of this idea, I had what I would picture, like, oh, they're going to supply a few things. But after talking to Dave and during the build, it sounds like you guys had a pretty big part in creating what that interior of the van would look like.
We did. No, it was really fun to kind of start thinking a little bit out of the box from a home or a room, but to get to a room on wheels, really. And you do start thinking about colors, about fabrics in there, even how to position lighting, how to build in certain lighting, and then what objects and items can you bring in that both create a really good vibe, but are also super practical, of course, because you're going to get out there, you're going to be camping out, and which things can you use inside the camper van, but are also possibly to pull out when you're eating, dining, grilling, after swimming, relaxing, sitting in the sun. And then how to pack it all up and create a really cozy, comfy home, because it doesn't matter whether it's raining outside, you're sitting outside, but how to use those things all around.
Yeah, and Dave, you often work with clients in that way where they're designing their vans from scratch. Is this correct?
Yep.
And so that also includes aesthetic, and they can get as detailed as they'd like.
Yeah. Our customers can come in, they can choose from a number of different fabrics, or they can bring their own. We've done tufted leather seats or couches in the vans as well. The key is that we bring in ideas from the customer and we incorporate them into a durable solution that we have. Because these vans are going to do 70 miles an hour down the road, bumping along, down a washboard road to find a good rural off-grid campsite. So it needs to hold up too. So we had to bring like the nice high-end feel of a home and put it in something and keep it all together.
And Alex, you do the same at Hugo Life with guests, or not guests, but customers who come in and they ask you for your amazing design advice. Are you able to go into their homes and help them in that way too?
Yeah, we actually just rolled out a styling program this last year, which has been going really well so far. And we're able to go into people's homes, and that could be, for a specific room, an office, the entire home, a living room. And we'll basically go in and help them with furnishings, lighting, decor. And so the van was actually a really fun project for us too, to practice our styling. Yeah.
What's really unique too, if you guys haven't been over to the shop in the wintertime, I don't know if you guys are doing this in the summer, but Saturdays are sauna days, is that correct?
Yeah.
I saw that going on a little bit this year.
Yeah, just so Huga also definitely incorporates enjoyment, fun, a good time basically. And so to put that, and you can do Huga. Huga is used as a verb in the Danish language. So you could say, hey guys, come over for dinner, Huga with us tomorrow night. And so we are always thinking of how to incorporate Huga and to practically do it as well. In this case, we got like, well, why don't we put a sauna in front of the shop? Quite a nice Nordic thing to do, both relaxing and fun. So this past winter, we indeed every Saturday had a sauna in front of the shop. You could book an hour and come with some friends or family, and that hour, the sauna was yours. Coffee in the cafe before or after. Of course, did the whole package, so we got a cold plunge next to it. And just indeed to just do Huga as well. Not just say, buy this, your home is going to be more Huga, but totally to live it as well. Yeah, because it is Huga life.
Right. It seems like we should be pulling the sauna with the van. That would be
exactly.
That would be the most ideal thing, yes.
I feel that with Huga Life, it's always, for me, it's those things I didn't know I needed, right? And like a sauna, or very much a part of the Scandinavian culture, and then once they're a part of your life, the candles, the cozy stuff, it just becomes integrated. So Dave, were there any things in the van that showed up that you were like, wow, I never would have thought of this until it's there, and now you're so many customers that you're going to
There absolutely were a few things. I think the lighting was a big thing. We have our normal built-in lighting that we use, but Alex and Kuhn brought in some great accent pieces. They have these little, is it like a little candelabra thing?
Yeah, it's like a little portable light.
Yeah, and it's like a touch light. It's amazing. And then the globe light with the handle on top was fantastic, and being able to hang that in the van and then grab it and take it out of the van. There was just some amazing accessories, and then there's nothing better than laying on gosh, what was it? Alpaca?
Sheepskin?
Well, the sheepskins are always amazing, but the blankets and the covers were just, it was the next level. Like it took this van to a really another place.
So the van has since sold, but if you guys want to reach out, I'm sure they could redo or refashion a total different Hygge Life van or a van from Dave. But what I want to focus on quickly before we end is, you've created some really unique businesses, but you both seemingly see the power and the opportunity of collaboration. And if you could just speak to that a little bit, because I think that's really what we're trying to celebrate at Covered Bridge and TV8 is how to work together within this silo of our valley, but then how to create more community around that.
No, yeah, what is really fun is indeed to see collaboration. We always believe that the more you collaborate, the sum of individual components becomes bigger than just a simple equation. And that's what we've always tried to do as well. So any partnership is really fun. And when we got to start talking about this idea, we're totally on board. And it doesn't always need to be resulting into this massive opportunity or big thing, but it really is about creating community, putting things out there together. You are stronger, we think, together than just by yourself. And it is also just what we try to do at the shop and with the coffee bar and the cafe in there, bringing the sun. It is engaging the community because it's kind of more Hygge together as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and we do. I mean, in the Vail Valley, I think it is really important that we all do come together and work together, and because, like you said, there are just such amazing small businesses in the valley, and it takes a lot of passion and grit and to make your business survive up here, I think, as well. And so I think coming together and really helping each other and coming up with fun ideas, and this really was mostly fun. We had a really fun time with it, and neat to connect with Dave and create this beautiful van. But I think in the valley, just all of us coming together, it's important.
Yeah. And a big shout out to you guys as well with what you guys are doing with Covered Bridge to highlight those stories, those connections, and basically the passion from a lot of local entrepreneurs to bring that out there. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really wonderful to be able to bring these stories, partnerships, and wonderful people to life on TV8. So thank you so much for watching today, Covered Bridge on TV8. We'll see you next time.
Enjoy the journey.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you into Rugs Benedict to come explore our 12,000 square foot showroom. We've been serving the Vail Valley for over 50 years now with flooring needs, and we inventory a ton of product from Carpet One to provide the very best values, highest style. We just built a warehouse, 15,000 square foot warehouse in gypsum. So we have over 120 different broadloom carpets. We have a lot of waterproof wood flooring, things that we can install right away. We have employee installers, a lifetime installation warranty. Many of them have been with us for decades, and they're true craftsmen in their work. They're absolutely extraordinary at installing any of the flooring that we provide. We also have over 1,000 area rugs in stock right now, and they start at 2x3s. I could bring these into the studio today, but they go all the way up to 12x16s, and we have them hanging on the racks just like shopping for clothing. So it's very easy for you to just flip through, see what's available. We'll deliver them to your house so you can check out how they look in your space with your lighting. All different sizes, all different shapes, some things that are going to be a little bit more contemporary as well as tribal, traditional, all the latest and greatest looks. We have things that are hand knotted, silk, woolen silk options, all the way down to some machine-made indoor-outdoor type rugs. So really anything that you're looking for your business, for your home, for a rental, Rugs Benedict can provide it. And one thing I consistently hear when people leave our showroom is, that was so easy, thank you so much. So we make the process very easy. Come in, take a look, and we'd love to offer you a free estimate. Look forward to seeing you in our showroom.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. As you can see, we're in the kitchen, Kim and I. I'm a little nervous about me being here in the kitchen, but Kim, I heard you're an amazing cook and chef.
Well, I wouldn't call myself a chef, but I can certainly make some good things. And, you know, today is National Éclair Day, June 22nd.
So excited.
So we are going to, you know, kind of make a no-bake variation of the Éclair today. So,
and I'm so excited, like you said, National Éclair Day, and we were just talking about the difference. Some people are laughing, Long Johns versus Éclairs, but there is a difference. Maybe you don't know, you know?
Yeah.
Long Johns, donuts, and custard.
Yep.
Éclairs, they're harder to make. And the filling's different, correct?
Yeah, and they're French, so they have a little bit more of a sophisticated air to them.
They're classier. We like the Éclair moment.
We absolutely do.
So today, in honor of National Éclair Day, we are making
a no-bake version of the Éclair. So it's got all of the same fillings and tastes to it, but it's a lot quicker and a lot easier to share to a big group of people.
I'm excited, and we are going to do it right now. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Let's do it.
You have the recipe, and I'm going to be doing the baking or the preparation of this.
Oh, the magic of TV. Love it. All right. So our ingredients are 2 boxes of vanilla instant pudding mix.
Got that right here.
3 cups of whole milk.
Check.
Cool. 8 ounces of Cool Whip, thawed. That's important.
It definitely doesn't feel cold, so I think we're good to go there.
16 ounces of graham crackers.
Check.
And 16 ounces of chocolate frosting, my favorite thing.
It's always frosting on top. Delicious.
Are you more of a cake person or frosting?
Great question. I think I'm an even distribution of both.
That says a lot about your personality. I knew I liked you. Yes. All right. So
awesome.
The instructions. We have all of our ingredients.
Okay.
We need a large bowl.
We've got the large bowl here.
And we are going to vigorously whisk together the instant pudding.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start opening this instant pudding.
Awesome. I'm excited. This is something I feel like maybe I could make at home.
I think you probably could. You know, I think this recipe is definitely
for beginners,
family friendly.
Thank you.
Kids can get involved in doing it if you want to whip up something pretty quick. The only thing is, we do have to let it set.
Right.
So you have to prep and plan a little bit ahead of time if you're bringing this to a party or making it for friends at home.
I'm just laughing because I would be the person that would be like, it doesn't look right, and just take it over and it's in a jiggly bowl. Like, no, not right.
Hey, it has Jell-O in it. So.
Right. Whatever. It's edible.
You know, what's really kind of cool about the word of Éclair, right? It actually means flash of lightning. So traditionally,
love that.
If we had time to actually bake it, it would pop up very quickly. So that's, I think, why they named it the Éclair in French.
I like that.
Éclair sounds better than flash of lightning.
My
personal opinion.
Very cool. The flash of lightning, our Éclair. So in a large bowl, we vigorously whisk the instant pudding and milk. And then we fold in the whipped topping.
I'm just making a mess of this instant pudding.
You're killing it.
All right, so let's see. I'm just going to do a quick estimate of how much milk we need in this.
That looks good. I feel good about that.
Yeah, there we go. That might be a little too much.
The last time I was in this kitchen, I just want to say I felt like I was banned for a long time. So hopefully this one I don't get banned from.
No, I think so far you're a great sous chef.
I love you. Thank you. So she's vigorously whisking. And then after it is whisked, we're going to place a layer of graham crackers in the bottom.
So I'm going to hand this to you
Ooh.
and let you do the graham
Okay.
crackers. I'm going to grab this spoon. And
I feel
we're
like
gonna
I
go
can
ahead
handle this.
and add some of this whipped topping in.
Awesome. And we have to cover the entire bottom with a single layer of graham crackers.
This is going to be hopefully light and fluffy. We'll see how it turns out.
I feel like we're killing it. I'm feeling good about this Thursday.
So what's fun about this is basically once we get everything whipped and you've got the graham crackers, you kind of layer it like a lasagna.
Ooh,
which
I haven't made that in a long time.
Is always delicious and always fun to do.
It's like our lasagna dessert, as
Right.
it were. All right.
All right. I think we're pretty whipped here. So
we have whipped into shape this
not because
Thursday.
it's early in the morning.
Oh my gosh, right?
I'm talking about our cream filling.
I hope this is okay. One of the graham crackers.
Looks great to me.
Thank you.
So
I like the
basically-
positive affirmations.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and start layering it now.
Sounds good. So we place the layer of graham crackers and then we spoon half the pudding mixture over the graham crackers and gently spread into an even layer.
Absolutely. So I'm just going to spin it this way. It's about,
oh, that looks good.
About half. So typically, we have the hard graham cracker in it. When you let it set over for, in the fridge, which is where you should let it kind of gel together, it'll absorb the graham crackers and take away that hard crunchiness. So it's a little bit more of a cake-like texture. Yeah, it's pretty.
That looks good.
Pretty delicious. And we'll do another layer of graham crackers.
So yep, it says place a layer of graham crackers over. Let's see.
I think for the essence of time, I'm just going to go ahead and layer all of it. We're just going to do it in one layer for now.
No more graham crackers?
I think we're good.
We'll eat these later. It's fine.
Maybe we'll
it will
hang
be
out,
my snack for
make
later.
some s'mores later.
Oh, I
You never
love
know,
s'mores.
right?
I'm a fan. Okay, so we spoon half the pudding mixture over the graham crackers. Even layer, we did that, and then a third and final layer. Cover with plastic wrap and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes. That's all you do?
That's all you do, and then
What?
you can cover it with your chocolate frosting. If you want to be fancy, you can make like your own chocolate ganache.
I
and
can
add it
do
on
this.
top. But what's really fun when it's finished, it turns out like this, which is really exciting. And we're going to go ahead and give it a try. How do you feel about
And
that?
do you see that it says TV on it? I
It
just
does.
noticed that. That's beautiful. Brilliant. The magic of TV.
Magic of TV. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a piece for us.
Our favorite part,
and we can
trying the product.
And it looks absolutely delicious. Wonderful chefs we have over here at TV8 Vail prepping delicious food for us. So let's.
You have. Oh, we're
You
doing
wanna try it?
I love this. We're so cheesy.
We're just going to try a little bit.
All right. That's actually really good.
It tastes just like an eclair.
It really does. Ooh, I can make this. I'm excited.
National Éclair Day. Easy, no-bake recipe. It takes about 30 minutes to set up after you've mixed everything together. It's quite delicious. So go home, try it out, go buy the ingredients today, and tag us and let us know what you think.
Good morning, Vail.
TV8 se complace en compartir que nos estamos preparando para lanzar nueva programación en español. Pero antes de hacerlo, queremos saber de ti, nuestra increíble comunidad, sobre lo que tú quieres ver. Por eso, te invitamos a un evento especial en nuestro estudio el 12 de julio a las 6 de la tarde. Ven a compartir tus ideas, opiniones y visiones sobre el futuro de nuestra programación en español. Ya sean eventos locales, programas educativos o entretenimiento, queremos que tú formes parte de este proceso y ayudes a dar forma a nuestra programación. No te pierdas esta maravillosa oportunidad de ser parte de televisión que te refleja y te representa. Para más información y para confirmar tu asistencia, visita tv8vail.com. TV8 is excited to share that we're preparing to launch new programming in Spanish. But before we do, we want to hear from you, our incredible community, about what you want to see. That's why we invite you to a special event at our studio on July 12th at 6 p.m. Come share your ideas, opinions, and visions regarding the future of our Spanish programming. Whether it's local events, educational programs, or entertainment, we want you to be a part of this process and help shape our Spanish programming. Don't miss out on this wonderful opportunity to be a part of television that reflects and represents you. For full details and to RSVP, visit tv8vail.com.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Vail Skin and Lashes, located in the heart of Avon, offers a full array of aesthetic and medical treatments and services. We feature only the highest quality products in an upscale medical-grade skincare boutique. Experience this luxurious, welcoming, and inviting environment. We are dedicated to providing expert personalized care, artistry, wellness, beauty. That's Vail Skin and Lashes Medical Spa.
Join us on the Leadville Railroad. This fun-filled train ride takes you and your family on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for a half-day trip of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Book your adventure on the Leadville Railroad today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look at the gorgeous weather for this Thursday. I'm so excited. 8 a.m., 57 degrees, a high of 77 degrees, and rain, 15% chance. 57 degrees and mostly sunny at 8 a.m., noon, 72 degrees and partly cloudy. 4 p.m., 74 and partly cloudy, and then 8 p.m., 68 degrees and mostly sunny. So gorgeous day out there to soak up that sunshine, have some fun on this chocolate eclair day. I am so stoked on sunshine and eclairs. Let's take a look at the I-70 corridor. Eagle, 83 degrees. Vail, 77. Denver, 77 degrees. And rain, precipitation in Denver, and a little bit of thunderstorms. Avon, 80 degrees. So beautiful, beautiful days across the board. Low, 45 degrees. Rain, 10% chance tonight. Mostly clear. Sunset at 8:38. And then for your 5-day forecast, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sunny and 70s. And then Monday, Tuesday, sunny and mostly sunny, 78 and 78. So gorgeous, gorgeous day out there. I am so stoked to get on out there and have all the fun summer activities. Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I am so excited about this new segment, Vail Vibes. We're going to be talking about all things Bravo Vail that opens tonight, so check it out.
Hi friends, welcome to Vail Vibes. I'm Avijah Scarborough. This is a very exciting time for us here in Vail as we welcome world-class musicians all summer long for Bravo Vail's Music Festival. I was able to pull aside the artistic director today from rehearsals to share with us a little bit about what we can expect at this summer's concert series.
You don't necessarily have to be into classical music to be moved during Bravo Vail's Summer Classical Concert Series. All you need is a heart and ears to feel what the artistic director Anne-Marie McDermott describes as magical.
It's absolutely a transcendent experience. When you think about where we are here in the Rocky Mountains with the high peaks all around us and the aspen trees and the creek and the birds and the squirrels, and you have all of that as the backdrop for the most extraordinary music and musicians.
With Bravo Music Festival's opening night, Thursday, June 22nd, she says this will be a season to remember with some very special guests.
The return of the Academy of St. Martin in the Fields, an extraordinary chamber orchestra from London. They came into town a couple of days ago, have been rehearsing like crazy. I'll be joining them for the opening work, which is Beethoven's Second Piano Concerto. What I so love about this piano concerto is it sounds as fresh today as when it was written. It is very vibrant, very electrifying. It is Beethoven in a very good mood. There's a lot of humor in this concerto, which is always fun.
There will also be other major orchestras, including the New York Philharmonic, the Dallas Symphony Orchestra with a special July 4th performance.
It's just beautiful, and I always end up crying a lot, as everybody does It's very touching.
And the Philadelphia Orchestra.
One of the highlights of the Philadelphia Orchestra residency is going to be Mozart's Requiem. And I can tell you, and to anybody listening to this interview, this is not to be missed. To hear Mozart's Requiem, this was his final work. He didn't finish it. It was finished after his death. I'm getting the chills just even thinking about what this experience will be like.
Here she is playing an excerpt from Beethoven's Piano Concerto No. 2. She says what makes this music special is the ability to stand the test of time.
These pieces are indescribable in how, most importantly, how they make us feel. And I can hear Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, the 200th time, and in a great performance, it sounds like it was just written. And I think it's just a tribute to that these are real masterpieces.
But even with the passion, hard work, and talent of these world-class musicians, the Bravo Vail Music Festival wouldn't be the same without the audience.
You immediately feel the love of this audience, and intermissions are always like a giant party at the festival. It's great, everybody gets their glass of wine or a beer, and the conversations, it's like being with family and friends.
And with everything going on in the world today, Anne-Marie says we can all use a little music in our lives.
There's so many issues in the world, and when you come to a concert, you sit in your seat at the amphitheater or at Villar Center, all of that vanishes, and time stands still, and you get to just sit and you and your own feelings and being amongst friends, these incredible musicians, and you can just enjoy 2 hours of sheer bliss, and that's a gift in the world for us.
The 36th annual Bravo Vail Music Festival will last until August 3rd and will feature more than 80 concerts with new music, guest artists, and living composers.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time where we're talking Sun and Ski Sports Product of the Week. Now, if you're making your way out to do any water activities, it's important that you have the right protection with you, and especially since our water levels are so high from all of that precipitation that we saw over the course of the winter and now that snow runoff. So right now, I've got the Onyx Move Vent Life Vest in front of me. This vest has some great features to it, one of which being soft, lightweight foam flotation. Now, if you are looking for this in your kayaks or in your canoes and you want that nice mesh back, well, then it has that feature, making it more comfortable for you to sit anywhere where there's a high back and you need to be nice and safe out there. Now, as you're making your way out into the water, there is a built-in whistle so that if you need to be heard, you can make yourself heard with this lovely whistle. There's also some nice reflection pieces, making it easy for you to be seen as you're out there, and especially if you're doing it first thing in the morning or later into the afternoon when you're out there on the rivers or on the lakes. So make sure that you stop by Sun and Ski Sports and you check out all of their great inventory for these nice pieces that are going to keep you safe out there on the waters. Now, you can always go to their website at sunandski.com for some more information or for some more fabulous products that'll keep you safe out there on the water.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We had the chance to catch up with All Points North. Maddie did an interview with them. Let's check it out.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. A great resource that we have here in our community is All Points North Lodge, and a great way to get your hands on it is to introduce you to the wonderful team. And so we've got Katie Kostelik, who's joining us on the couch. Good morning, Katie.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here bright and early this morning. It's nice to have you guys come in because you guys do so many incredible things and so many different treatments that really help people.
Thank you. We do get the awesome opportunity to be able to help a lot of clients and be able to do good work every day. It's an honor and a privilege every day to get up and be able to help people in the community. It's a beautiful place to be.
It is a beautiful place. You guys have one of the most incredible facilities, I would say, in Eagle County.
I mean, it is beautiful. You get to recover and learn and grow and heal in this beautiful environment up at the top of the mountains. The views are amazing. The facility is unreal. It's really fantastic.
It is really fantastic. And so for people who don't know about All Points North Lodge, can you just tell us what you guys do?
Sure. We are a residential treatment facility that also provides multiple levels of care. So we have PHP, so partial hospitalization. We have intensive outpatients programming. We have a variety of different tracks. So we have a professionals program, a veterans and first responders program. We work with mental health and addictions of all kinds. We have an amazing team from all over the country, really. Medical providers, clinicians, case managers. It's a beautiful team, and we have good intentions, and we have everybody there that's really interested in just making a difference.
And now, what's your role specifically up at All Points North Lodge?
So I'm clinical manager of mental health. I run a full caseload of about 8 ladies. I run groups, individual therapy sessions. I also manage some of the graduate intern students that we have and some clinicians up at the lodge as well.
Which is so cool because you guys, literally, we were just talking about the technology and the different treatments and all of the things that you guys do up there. And there are things that people might not even know is a course of treatment that they can do to help them with their mental health.
Yeah, as we were talking about, I have been in this field for a long time, and I have not had access to a lot of facilities that have the ability for clients to partake in these treatments. We have HBOT, TMS, ketamine treatments. We have specific treatments for trauma. We have a whole track for trauma, which is amazing.
Which those are things that people don't realize, and as we have started to break the stigma on getting help, talking about your mental health, it's really cool to see how many different ways trauma can affect you. Like little things that happened when you were a kid will stick with you until you're an adult, and now that we are breaking that stigma, we are talking about them and we are giving people the opportunity to heal from them. I think it is fascinating to see how the brain works.
I mean, it's amazing how a trauma experience can really affect your body for a really long time until you really get to the place that you heal that and talk about it and make changes. But it's beautiful when people come to the lodge and they sit in my chair for the first time and they've been through some of the most horrific events, and then to see on the other side of it that they can leave with hope and know that it's not always going to be amazing and there's always going to be bumps in the road, but that it can be beautiful and they can have a beautiful life.
I think what you guys do is so important to our community. It's so important to people. And what a rewarding career you have chosen to be able to give people the platform to heal their brains.
I mean, I think it's an honor and a privilege every day that I get to come to work and make a difference for clients and families. And I get to really be a part of their journey and they're getting better. And when that moment where the little sparkle in their eyes come back, it's my favorite moment of all time.
I love getting to hear that. It just gives me goosebumps throughout my whole body.
It's
Only
amazing.
Because I think it's so important, and it's something that our community specifically struggles with is mental health. There's been such a large stigma around it for such a long time, and we just started getting access to helping people. So we have things like Olivia's Fund, and we have things like the Reach Up, Speak Out, and the Hope Center, and all of these great resources that weren't accessible for quite some time.
I mean, I think it's amazing in the time that I've been in the field, the ability to access the necessary treatments has been it's been blowing up really, and people do really have the opportunity to be able to access all kinds of resources, and you don't have to go inpatient. There, like you said, there's multiple resources throughout the community, but if you need the extra support, there's options for that too.
Which is something where All Points North Lodge really comes in handy. So if you're someone who is really struggling to push through, you need that breakaway, you need to take some time and really give yourself the time and the space to heal from any level of trauma.
Yes.
You guys are the place to be.
Absolutely. I mean, we have a whole team of professionals up there that want to make a difference, and we have spent our whole careers perfecting our craft. And really learning how to do it to the best of our ability. And we get up every day and love to come to work, which is amazing. And the ability to help clients see their way to the other side and be able to be a productive member of society and their family is super important and really cool, kind of magical.
It is kind of magical, and I feel like it's just like such a magical place to be too. The views from where the facility itself is also breathtaking. Now, you had mentioned HBOT. Let's talk a little bit about what that is for people who don't know and its health benefits.
So we have a whole program up at the Lodge, APN Plus, that really has a variety of different technologies. HBOT is a hyperbaric oxygen treatment. It is this really cool technology. The science behind it is incredible. There's tons of research about how it is super effective for all kinds of mental health, good for traumatic brain injuries. We use it a lot at the Lodge. Lots of clients from all walks of life really value it and feel like it's a technology that they struggle to find everywhere else.
Which I think is so cool that who knew just pure oxygen and just surrounding yourself in pure oxygen could heal your body from the inside out.
It's amazing, right?
It is amazing.
Technology is so amazing now.
And then you mentioned some other great treatments that maybe some people don't know about. Like I do not know about the other one that you mentioned. It's 3 letters.
DTMS, TMS.
Yeah.
Yes, so we have TMS is super helpful for anxiety. We tend to do, a lot of the treatment plans are about 30 to 35 treatments. Clients can use those 5 days a week, about 30 minutes a session. Clients actually really find that it's really super helpful. It's super great for medication-resistant kind of depression, and the ability to be able to make changes quickly when you pair it with psychotherapy, talk therapy. The results can be incredible, really.
I think it's so fascinating to see how all of this technology works and how you guys bring it to life. And so we were talking about some other things that you guys do up there, the ketamine treatments, the stellar ganglion blocks that you can do on both sides, and just some people don't even know these treatments exist.
Yeah, I mean, I think even in this field, being in this field, these are still new technologies even to me, which is why we have a special department that just specializes in these. But it's amazing what we can offer people nowadays, and they're really helpful, and there's lots of good research behind all of them.
And the coolest part is if you're someone who comes up and you do a 30-day treatment program up at the Lodge, you're not just done when your 30 days is over. You guys do a great telehealth to make sure that people have access to the resources that they continuously need until they do feel comfortable enough to fully spread their wings by themselves.
Absolutely. One of the things I love about APN most is that we really do follow the patient all the way through their treatment. So we start at an RTC level of care, residential treatment, which is where I primarily work, and then we can follow them all the way through outpatient services. We have clients from really all over the country. Due to telehealth, we can really see clients from anywhere. And we start off at RTC, and we can really move them through every level of care until, like you said, they're ready to be more independent and see what life looks like outside of the walls of the Lodge.
Which I think is such an important step, and I think that really every time you guys come on and you talk about this with us and you give us all this great information, it does help break that stigma down just a little bit more.
I mean, it's an important piece of it. I think one of the best pieces of my job is that I get to teach people that it's okay to need support, and it's okay to say that I need some help, and it's okay to come in and do the work and get to the other side of it and realize that there is beauty on the other side. and that it doesn't have to be a negative experience. It can be a beautiful experience. It's always hard work, but it's so worth it. It really is.
It is hard work. And one of the things, I forgot who just recently said this to me, but finding a therapist is like dating someone. Like, you have to like take that time and introduce yourself and get to know them and set your boundaries with one another so that way you can have an effective relationship. Now, we've been talking a lot about what's happening personally in our community here on the show. There's been a lot of burnout. People are tired, people are overworked, they're underpaid here, people are stressed about housing, they're stressed about so many different factors. And so if you could give people one tool that they could practice at home for themselves to kind of calm their own anxiety, what would it be?
As simple as it sounds, it would be balance and taking the time to take care of yourself every day. It is extraordinarily hard some days, as everybody knows, to get through the day and be a parent and go to work and whatever that looks like. So I always teach my ladies in my caseload that it's all about balance and being able to know when you need to take a moment and just be with yourself. Whatever that means, read a book, take a bath, do some deep breathing, meditate. Taking a moment for yourself can be so helpful, especially in a day when you're running from task to task to task.
I feel like that is a common theme that we're all seeing right now, and especially as we're slowly starting to wind down our ski season, we don't have a real off season anymore, so everyone goes from being busy all winter long to then the hustle and bustle that we now know and love throughout the summer, but it does get to be a lot.
It is a lot. I mean, and if you throw in being a parent and having to work and just responsibilities that we have to do every day, there's a lot that we have to do, and it can become overwhelming.
Very quickly.
Right? It's easy to do.
It is easy to do, and that's why having resources like you guys is so important for people to understand that even though when the load becomes too much, the burnout is setting in, you feel like you are worn thin from everything, there are some great tools that you can have personally, like this one, to go home, settle yourself, ground yourself a little bit, and find that balance.
Absolutely, and it really can only take a couple minutes a day just to sit with yourself and figure out what you need. And as I tell my ladies in my process group, take care of yourself.
Exactly. You can't pour from an empty cup.
Right, for sure.
Katie, thank you so much for coming in, giving us all this great information, and taking the time to chat with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
And also, thanks for all the hard work you do for our wonderful community and for the people that you see, because you really do make a difference.
Thank you. It's a privilege.
Make sure that if you or anyone you know is struggling with mental health, that you check out All Points North Lodge, because it is a great place to go and just to reset your mind and give yourself that mental break that you may need. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us on the Leadville Railroad. This fun-filled train ride takes you and your family on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for a half-day trip of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Book your adventure on the Leadville Railroad today at leadvillerailroad.com.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail. And you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tv8vail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Welcome back to the second hour of Good Morning Vail. We're having such a good time. We have two amazing interviews coming up. The Roundup River Ranch and the Eagle Valley Trail. So excited about both, as well as your local weather. So happy Thursday and happy National Chocolate Éclair Day. Keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look at the local weather. Gorgeous day out there. As you can see, 8 a.m., 57 degrees, a high of 77 degrees, and it's going to be beautiful. So get on out there, soak up that sunshine. 8 a.m., 57, mostly sunny. Noon, 72, partly cloudy. 4 p.m., 74, partly cloudy. And then temperatures going down a little bit. 8 p.m., 68 degrees and mostly sunny. So gorgeous day. Let's take a look at that I-70 corridor. Eagle, 83 degrees, very warm in Eagle. Avon, 80 degrees. Vail, 77, and Denver, 77 with precipitation and a little bit of rain. So definitely you want to put on your sunblock and get ready for those summer temperatures heading our way. Tonight, low of 45 degrees, rain 10% chance, and mostly clear. So open up your windows, have a nice cool evening. I know lots of us don't have air conditioning here in the Vail Valley, so open up your windows and enjoy the coolness outside. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. Friday, 75 degrees. Saturday, 71 degrees. Sunday, 75 and sunny. I'm digging this, loving the summertime vibes. Monday, 78, and Tuesday, 78 degrees and mostly sunny. So beautiful day out there. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine, have some fun in the sun. And I am so excited now to be with I already love you guys, two of my favorite human beings. And keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 7 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. As I said earlier, I'm with 2 of my now new favorite human beings and friends. I have Robin Thompson and Kevin Sharkey from Eagle Valley Trail, which I just learned all about. And I am, if you can't tell, it's early in the morning and I'm very excited about this. How are you guys doing?
Good, thanks.
Great.
Thank you for joining us so early this morning and talking all things Eagle Valley Trail. Now, I know we've been talking a little bit off camera, but can you let everyone know exactly what the Eagle Valley Trail is?
Well, the Eagle Valley Trail is a paved path that will go from Vail Pass to Glenwood Canyon when complete. Now, we got most of it complete, but we're not done yet. And we also want to have a connection into Minturn.
Okay.
So when it's all said and done, we'll have 64 miles of continuous paved path. We're able to get from county boundary on the Vail Pass to Glenwood Canyon without having to hit a highway or interstate.
That's amazing. And we were talking about this because obviously I've been a longtime Vail local for almost 10 years. And obviously I know what, the trail is, but why is it such, like you said, Vail's best hidden secret?
Yeah, and I think one of the things is because it started so many years ago. 1980 was when Vail Pass, it was constructed. Yeah. And so that's when it started. And so people see the trail, they use the trail, but they don't really understand that this is the Eagle Valley Trail. We need to get this done.
Yes, and I know that you guys met this, I know the story. I'll let you guys tell. How did you guys meet?
Well, I was hired by Eagle County to continue on this project of completing the Eagle Valley Trail.
Right.
And that was back in 2017. But around 2020, the county commissioners decided to really prioritize this and put some money up for it. So they went out and got $22 million by issuing certificates of participation and said, okay, Kevin, let's get this done by 2024. And so that's not enough money, even though they got $22 million, it's going to take $38 million. So we needed a fundraising consultant.
Yeah.
Our Trails Committee, said, hey, Kevin, get the best consultant you can get. We had a competitive process. Robin has been great. We hired her and we're off and running.
Kevin, that's a lot of pressure for someone to take on. $22 million and to get it done, the trail. And then Robin, you are the superstar of fundraising. And I am shocked, we talked about this, but reading last night, I read it 3 times over and over, a virtual bike race?
Right.
How does that happen?
Yeah. So for the month of June, we decided to have a virtual bike race. Because a lot of the people who use the trail live somewhere else in the country. Either they have a second home here or they come here to visit. So we wanted a bike race that they could actually participate in. So if we had something that was virtual, no Lycra needed, that they could just participate from their own sofa in their living room, and the team who raises the most money wins. It's really simple. It doesn't matter what kind of physical shape that they're in.
I love this, and I love that, Robin, you were like, people are very, very competitive out here. They're very serious about their raising their money, doing good.
Right.
And it's so neat and so special because obviously, yes, it's fun. It brings community together, like we were saying, and it's such a beautiful thing. But also, you said something that someone said something really powerful to you.
Yeah, so yesterday somebody called and said they had the donation form in front of them, and they said, okay, well, I'll give at some point. And then all of a sudden he said it hit him that if he can save one person's life by giving money to the trail to get the trail done, that makes all the difference to him. He said the safety is so important.
That is so neat. Sorry, one second. My allergies are so bad. Sorry. No, but that's so important. And talk more about the trail. Sorry.
Okay. So, it's interesting as we look at these bike teams. So right now we have 12 teams, and some of them are just so competitive. I mean, they call me and they say, okay, well, we've got this potential donation. Can we apply it to our team? And, so it's amazing.
That is so amazing. I'm so sorry. My allergies are so bad right now. I had a little bit of a sinus infection that's hitting it. But the trail and the team and everything that you can do as far as raising money for this amazing trail and doing the fundraiser, can you go online and obviously, where do you go to find out all this?
So if you go to the website, it's eaglevalleytrail.org, really easy. So there will be a pop-up screen that says, do you want to donate to the bike trail?
Okay.
And, if you want to, or to the bike race, and if you want to do that, you just click on it. If not, you can just donate from the website.
That is so fun. And when does this it started already?
Right.
And when does it end?
So the bike race itself ends on June 30th, but people can still give after that because right now we've raised about 75% of that $38 million.
$38 million.
And so the goal is to have it done, the whole trail done, by the end of 2024.
Okay.
So we've got enough money to do these 3 sections this summer.
Okay.
And so the construction, and Kevin can tell you a little bit about that, but the construction this summer will cover all but that last section of trail that goes from Edwards west through Walcott. And that's the one that we need to raise the money. So people can give to the bike race or just give in the future.
Well, and that makes me so happy because I live in Edwards, so I'm going to get everyone rallied around this.
Right.
What is your favorite part of being part of this? What is your favorite thing about it?
I think for me, I live in Eagle Vail.
Yeah.
And so all I need to do is get across Highway 6 and I'm on the trail. I can go all the way to Vail Pass, and when this is done at the end of this summer, because we just got approval from the Forest Service on the Minturn connection, I'll be able to go from my house all the way to Minturn, and then right now I can go west to Edwards, but then it stops in Edwards until next summer.
So you're stuck in Edwards until next summer, and then you can go. I can't believe it goes through all the way to Glenwood Canyon. Is that correct?
It will be.
It is.
Yes.
It will be.
So exciting.
Right now you can go to Glenwood Canyon from just west of Walcott.
Okay.
And you can go west to Glenwood Canyon because the section that we just had the ribbon cutting on was in Dotsero.
Yeah.
And so that means that part of the trail was finished. So you can go, all the way to Glenwood Canyon and beyond, all the way to Aspen.
I mean, obviously, I'm super excited. You guys got me choked up. That's the first time that's ever happened. I was like, talk about the trail. No, but this is so exciting. Like we were saying, it's community. It's raising awareness for something that's beautiful and it's outdoorsy and it brings people together.
Right.
And I love the whole concept of it. That's so neat. And what an awesome partnership you guys have as well.
Yeah.
I can tell. That's really exciting.
Yeah. I mean, I believe in it. I'm a user.
I'm a user.
And it's for everybody. You don't have to own a bike. It's for everybody in the community, and everybody that I talk to is excited about it.
Well, and I love that you just said that. That's a really good point because I per se am not so much a biker, but I'm a dog walker and I love to run. I skateboard every once in a while. So there's all these different avenues. And, even going out with a friend and walking and talking and having these gorgeous views. How exciting. There's
Isn't
nothing
that awesome?
cooler. Yeah, I mean, you got me choked up. I said, I'm very excited. That is amazing, you guys. And so what is the top goal? I know that you want to, obviously, you will raise all the money. What would you like to see happen?
Yeah, so right now we really need community involvement. We did a tour of where the trail's going to go with a potential funder, that it's several $1 million funding that we're looking for. And he said, I love the fact that you did a feasibility study, which we did last January, a year ago. And he said, and that people were so excited about the trail being finished, but he said, we want to see people giving money. So the more people who give, that indicates to them and other granting foundations that the community really wants this to happen. And so that overall goal is to get the community involved. I mean, it doesn't matter how much they give. It's just we need to demonstrate that the community wants this. And if the community wants it, they'll give money, right?
I love that. Yes, exactly. And why would the community not want this? It's
Right,
a win-win for
right,
everyone,
right.
included, and dogs. I love that. We're big dog fans.
Dogs
here as
and people.
Dogs and I know, right? That's amazing, you guys.
Yeah.
you should be really proud of yourselves.
Oh,
That's
wow.
incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's, and I mean, dang, that was a lot to put on your shoulders as well. My last question, I think, would be this: when you got involved with this, were you a little bit nervous at all? Because this is a huge undertaking that's been going on for years. Was there ever that moment of kind of nervousness, or did you just know? Because we do have a pretty amazing community out there. Did you have a feeling people would rally around it and, give to this amazing cause?
I'm optimistic. I'm eternally, so I
Me
just
too.
go in thinking, we're going to do this.
I love that.
Yeah.
Even though the money didn't, that's a lot of money.
It is.
But it's worth it.
Right.
That's
it is.
awesome.
And I early on when I did the feasibility study, I'm like, yeah, people are into this. People
Yes.
want this to happen.
It's exciting.
And then when we started raising money and it was kind of slow, I'm like, and then all of a sudden the money started coming in and people, said, we really want to see this happen. I'm telling other people and I want you to, give me a tour of the trail. And and then Granting Foundation started coming in and, getting some government money. We got a $2 million grant last week. And so when all of that started happening, I was like, whew,
You can
okay.
breathe easy.
That's right.
Well,
right.
I'm so excited, guys. And one more time at the very end, website for Eagle Valley Trail.
It's eaglevalleytrail.org.
eaglevalleytrail.org. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. And thank you so much for watching. And stay right here for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello everyone, now is the time to refresh your floors. I'm Mandy Benedict. I'd love to invite you into our showroom to explore our 12,000 square foot showroom where you can view all different floors installed, see what it looks like in a larger space. One of our greatest growing products is waterproof wood flooring, which for our environment with kids and dogs and ski boot and our mountain lifestyle, this is a great flooring option. I brought one of the planks with me today. They're nice, long, wide planks. They're embossed on grain, so they look beautiful, but they perform really well in our mountain lifestyle. We have all employee installers. They've been working for over a decade with us, and we have a lifetime installation warranty. So not only do we make sure that the client gets what they want, we know what this climate needs. We have beautiful reclaimed floors, herringbone, really anything that you're looking for to update your home or your business. We have it at Rugs Benedict. We provide free estimates. So come in and visit us in the store. We'd love to see you.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, in the first hour, Gretchen and I spent some time in the kitchen, but we have a resident expert, Tracy Miller, with Colorful Cooking to talk about a great chicken recipe. So let's have a look.
You're watching Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. I'm a huge fan of chicken, actually. That's about my favorite protein, and I eat it most of the time. So what we're gonna do is super season it, like lots of salt and pepper over every little part of your chicken breast. We're gonna put a little bit of olive oil in the pan, coat it. I have my oven at 350 degrees, and I'm going to turn this up a little tiny bit because I turned it down, you know, because of that whole summertime heat thing. And what happens when you have your hot pan, you put 2 cold chicken breasts in it, the pan automatically gets a little bit cooler. So crank it up a little bit when you're about to put your chicken in. We're going to put that raw chicken breast right in there. You can kind of hear the sizzle. I wish we had a little more sizzle, but that was my fault. I was just talking too much. Okay, so there we go. We have the chicken seasoned on one side, but with every good protein, you need to season it on every single side. Now, I'm pretty specific about my seasoning. I like every single bite to have a little salt and pepper. Okay, I'm gonna crank it up a little bit. We're gonna sear each side of the chicken, and then we're gonna put it in the oven at 350 degrees. This is a method that you can do on the grill as well. So if you're grilling and you have your grill really hot, fiery hot, you put your chicken on, you sear it up, you flip your chicken over, and you sear it up again. Then you can either put it in a cast iron pan or a baking sheet and finish it in the oven. This is a trick a lot of chefs use when they're mass producing. Like if I'm cooking filet mignon for 20 people, I will sear it up and then I'll let it cool, and then I'll pop it in the oven right before it's time to eat for about 15 minutes, and it gets to a perfect medium rare temperature. So this is a nice method. Okay, so you want to get a nice sear, a nice color on both sides of your chicken breast. And then we're going to let that sear up for a few more minutes. I'm going to pop it in the oven, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get our Colorado sweet corn out. I just actually cleaned all this corn up. Look at all that stuff hanging off of there. You want to cook it pretty quickly, and then you want to cool it down for this salad. So what I'm going to do is pop this chicken in the oven at 350 degrees, and we're going to finish baking it that way. So it's kind of off the stove. It's going to cook to perfection, and then we're going to have a nice chicken breast, lean and delicious, that we can enjoy. So I'm going to put this in the oven. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, corn salad is on its way. Welcome back to Colorful Cooking. I am Tracy Miller, and we've got some chicken in the oven, and we're also making a corn salad today. It's a really nice, light summertime dinner. To complete the meal, first of all, we have our fresh corn, which here in Colorado, we've got some good corn. So I'm just going to pop that in the boiling water, and I'm literally going to boil that for probably about 2 or 3 minutes. Everybody overcooks their corn. You don't need to cook corn very long to keep that nice little pop that corn has. I also have some fingerling potatoes, which I am a huge potato fan. They fill me up. They're pretty basic and easy to make. So what I've done is I've boiled the potatoes in water, and then I've sliced them. Now I have some olive oil in my pan, and I'm just going to fry them up just a little bit. You can also bake them in the oven if you want to. That just gives them a little bit of a crispiness that's going to make them really delicious and decadent. And of course, we are going to season these with a lot of salt and pepper. And veggies are so good and healthy for you. They have a lot of water in them, but they also need a lot of seasoning. So we're going to get those kind of flat on the pan. Notice how I have them spread out. Whenever you're cooking anything in your pan, you want to spread it out. Give everything a lot of space to get the heat around. That's the same if you're doing something in the oven, if you're doing something on a baking sheet. Don't clump it all together. Give it some space so that everything can get some heat around it, and it can all get nice and crispy and cook really well. So what I have is parsley and cilantro right here, and I forgot my brand new knife, so I have to use a knife here in the kitchen. But I'm just going to try to mince this up really nicely. Not sure my knife is going to cooperate with that because, you know, the sharper knife you have, the better off that's going to be. But we're going to just do some parsley and some cilantro mixed together. I'm going to do a lot of salt and pepper, some red wine vinegar, This is what makes it really fun and fresh. And look at how low calorie this is going to be too. So it's going to give you some good flavor on that chicken breast, but it's not going to cost you a lot of calories. We're also going to add a little bit of olive oil to it. And this depends on how much you like olive oil. Add the extra virgin olive oil if you really like the flavor. Add a lighter olive oil if you don't want quite as much olive oil flavor to it. So we're just going to let that sit and kind of absorb all those flavors. Get that red wine vinegar. I can smell that vinegar and it smells really good. I'm going to actually add a few more herbs to the top of that, and then we're just going to let this sit and relax. And you don't have to let it sit and relax for too long. I would say like 10 or 15 minutes. It's kind of one of those things that you want to make right around go time, and you want to be able to serve it fresh, because that's what it is. It's really fresh. So we've got a low-cal chimichurri here. It originates from Argentina. Good on any meat. I put it on steak quite a bit. You can even use it as a taco seasoner if you wanted to like put it on top of your taco or something like that. But right now, we're just gonna save it for the chicken. All right, looks like our corn is possibly done. So let me grab some tongs here and just get that right out of there. See, that looks nice. And it's still kind of firm. It's not mushy at all. So what's going to happen now is we are going to just let that cool down for a second, and then I'm going to cut all the corn off to make the corn salad. I think one of the reasons why I was like doing this corn salad is because both my daughters had braces and neither one of them could eat corn, and I was like, had to cut the corn off all the time, and I'm like, hey, wait, I remember this. This is kind of a nice way to eat corn. Doesn't get stuck in your teeth. Chimichurri is a stuck-in-your-teeth kind of dish, too. So if you're eating it with a friend, that's the way to go, because that cilantro might stick around. You have to ask, hey, friend, do I have anything in my teeth? Can't be on a date or anything like that, you know, a new date. All right, so we're going to crank the potatoes up. We just want to get a little crisp on them. We have the chicken cooking in the oven. I've seared it on both sides. I've popped it in the oven at 350. It's probably going to take about 20-25 minutes to reach 165. We're going to pull that out. We're going to let it rest for a minute, and then we're going to slice it up. We are going to put it on top of the potatoes, and then we are going to make the corn salad. I'm going to pop the corn under some cold water while we take a quick break. When we return, it is a Mexican corn salad that I really think you're going to like a lot. So stick around. We've got chicken in the oven. We're making a corn salad. This is going to be a nice light dinner for you and your family. I think the chicken is all done. So it's in the cast iron pan. I've had it in the oven at 350 for maybe about 20 minutes or so. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull it out of the cast iron pan so that it doesn't cook any more than it already is going to. These are massive chicken breasts. I think that can feed a family of 3 to 4. Okay, so now we're just going to kind of take all the corn off. I don't know why, but I really like doing this. And look at how fresh and poppy, for lack of a better word, this corn is. All right, so I have the corn. I also have romaine, and I'm just going to put the corn, and I cooled the corn down under cold water. You blanch it, you boil it, and then you put it in cold water. It keeps that beautiful color. All right, I like spice, and I like jalapeno spice. We're gonna make it nice and spicy with the seeds and the stems, a raw jalapeno, which I like as well, and then we're gonna put that in there. So we've got we have romaine, we have fresh corn, we have a little bit of jalapeno, and then a mixture of mayonnaise, Parmesan cheese, lime juice, chili powder, and a little bit of olive oil. So I've made that up. So here we go. We have our salad. I'm going to move it over to our platter because we've got the chicken waiting there, which I'm going to slice. We're going to put the salad, and see, maybe this is a good way to do it because now the corn's on the bottom. So if I serve it like this, like all the lettuce is on top. This salad is delicious. You will absolutely love it. Now I think we're getting ready to slice the chicken. So we're going to kind of do our grand finale in just a moment. We're making grilled chicken breast, corn salad. We've got most of it made. I'm going to take a quick break, wash my hands, clean this place up a little bit, and then show you how it's done when we're done. Welcome back. I got to get Maddie Evans in the kitchen. Maddie, how you doing?
I'm so good. I'm so excited to try this right now, though.
Okay, good. I have a piece of chicken there for you. I hear you're a big fan of chicken, so give it a bite.
Right,
I cooked it in the oven, and it has to have a little bit of moisture, which it was pretty juicy when I was cooking it. So there you go. Tell me, does it have some moisture in it? Is it pretty good? Did you get a little bit of the corn salad in there too?
Oh my gosh.
She likes it.
That chicken is amazing.
It's good. That's how you cook it. You sear it up, you finish it in the oven. You can do that with any meat that you have. We will have all the recipes online. We've got fingerling potatoes. Have a little more. How's it going? You're back on TV.
I'm back. It's amazing, but you can't talk to me now because I'm going to stuff my face.
Okay, so we've got the corn salad. This is a perfect summer dish. It's healthy, it's high in protein, it's low in calories, and it's going to taste good if you'd like to make it for your family or even for a party. Like you could do this on a platter for a party. I'm Tracy Miller. That's Maddie Evans. This is Colorful Cooking. Thanks for watching.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time where we're talking Sun and Ski Sports Product of the Week. Now, if you're making your way out to do any water activities, it's important that you have the right protection with you, and especially since our water levels are so high from all of that precipitation that we saw over the course of the winter and now that snow runoff. So right now, I've got the Onyx Move Vent Life Vest in front of me. This vest has some great features to it, one of which being soft, lightweight foam flotation. Now, if you are looking for this in your kayaks or in your canoes and you want that nice mesh back, well, then it has that feature, making it more comfortable for you to sit anywhere where there's a high back and you need to be nice and safe out there. Now, as you're making your way out into the water, there is a built-in whistle so that if you need to be heard, you can make yourself heard with this lovely whistle. There's also some nice reflection pieces, making it easy for you to be seen as you're out there, and especially if you're doing it first thing in the morning or later into the afternoon when you're out there on the rivers or on the lakes. So make sure that you stop by Sun and Ski Sports and you check out all of their great inventory for these nice pieces that are going to keep you safe out there on the waters. Now, you can always go to their website at sunandski.com for some more information or for some more fabulous products that'll keep you safe out there on the water.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Now we are officially in the summer season, and summer season means summer camp. Joining me today on the couch are 2 integral team members of the Roundup River Ranch, Jen and Axel. How are you guys?
Great.
We're great. Thanks for having us. Yeah,
Thanks,
thrilled to be here with you two. I think what you do at Roundup River Ranch is just absolutely incredible. So Jen, tell us a little bit about it and the mission.
Yeah, so Roundup River Ranch, we provide life-changing camp programs for kids with serious illnesses and their families. And one thing amazing about our mission is that all of our programs are free of charge to campers and their families, because we know that having a serious illness is really hard in life. And we wanted to create a space for them where they can come out, be a kid, do the normal summer camp activities in a place that is medically supported for their illness. So we'll have campers may come to us if they're living with cancer, asthma, lung disease, kidney transplant, all over, so many different diagnoses, and we group them together for a week of fun, and they stay overnight, and their parents get to drop them off and just have that relaxation and know that they're going to be safe and well taken care of.
That's absolutely incredible, and it's completely free.
Completely free of charge, thanks to our amazing community of supporters, sponsors, and partners. And we're part of the Serious Fun Children's Network. And so the history there is Paul Newman, famous actor, most people know, started a camp called Hole in the Wall Gang Camp, which is still out there today. And wanted to really give back to kids that were, dealing with struggles of illness. And so he put a lot of his dollars and things that he made to create this charity. And then it's grown globally and all over the U.S. And so now under the Serious Fun Children's Network, Roundup River Ranch is in the Rocky Mountain region.
Awesome. And you cover about 11 states, and people come from all over.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's not just locally, it is all over the place that come
all
to
over
Roundup River
Colorado.
Ranch.
Yeah, I would say the majority of our campers come from the state of Colorado, and about half of those come from the Denver metro area.
That's incredible. So summer camp, super fun. Axel, you have a personal tie to summer camp, and you actually were just a camp counselor. So tell me a little bit about you and what you do as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So I recently joined the Roundup River Ranch team. So this is my first summer to be a part of the team and the organization. And I was so drawn to the mission because I myself had an incredibly formative summer camp experience. I went to camp for years and years, made some of my best relationships and friendships in life. And I continued going to that camp myself as a camp counselor for many years. And so when this opportunity came up to raise money for this incredible organization, I jumped on it. And the team pretty quickly said, "Actually, you got to get in the cabin with the kids. You got to live this mission with them, and this is how you're going to find out what we're all about." So that's what I did last week. So last week was our first camp session when we welcomed kids back to Roundup River Ranch. It was celiac and asthma and severe lung disease week. So many of our kids had albuterol inhalers as part of their daily regimen. And so I want to share a mission moment, which was pretty cool, and it happened right away. So it's arrival day. Campers are coming by the bus from Denver. They're also getting dropped off by their parents. And so we're just checking kids in and also keeping the kids that are getting there busy. So I was rounding up my cabin. I had 10 and 11-year-old boys. Rounded them up, and I was going to go take them to the small field for a ball game that I grew up playing at my summer camp. And just, in preparation for that, I knew that before they started doing some physical activity, many of them needed to administer their albuterol inhaler. And so we empowered them to do that themselves. And so I took out the inhaler, gave it to one kid who he took it out, and then another kid, he was like, "Oh my gosh, you have one of those too?" Like, oh, finally, I'm not the only one. He had that moment where he saw himself in that other kid, and it meant a lot to him. And that's what a place like Roundup River Ranch does, is because it brings kids who suffer from, because illness can be a pretty lonely disease. Sure. And these kids, they're not around a lot of kids who share their same illness. So when they come to a place like Roundup River Ranch and have that community, it's very empowering. And then this is where it went a step further. That kid who was so excited, he took out his albuterol inhaler as well, and he tried to administer it himself. But this is something that I learned, and this is something that all our volunteers, they'll learn with our campers when they're doing it. But if it's a new inhaler or it hasn't been used in a while, you have to prime it. And so I guess he hadn't done that. And the kids recognized right away, hey, you have to prime it. Take it out, take the spacer, and then pump it into the air a couple times. And so he did that, and then he was able to administer his albuterol to himself. So he learned and from that as well, from his peers. So there was that learning moment as well.
Absolutely. It
Yeah.
seems like such a cool opportunity for kids to bond and be the expert at something and maybe share what they've learned throughout their illnesses and how they can heal and have fun together.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, it is a nonprofit. It's completely free to the families and to the kids that attend the camp. So talk to me about how in the world you fund this incredible venture.
I know, it is. It's a huge one. Really, it comes down to our volunteers are a huge help. We have probably 1,000 annually to help put these programs on or help during the off season of camp. We do a lot of outreach programs. So we do Camp Online. We deliver boxes to like-minded organizations in the Denver area. We have a partnership with Children's Hospital in Denver where our outreach manager goes in to do a program in Seacrest Studios in the lobby there that shows in all of the patients' hospital rooms. So whether it's friendship bracelet making or origami, they're doing a camp activity and getting introduced to camp if they're not able to leave their hospital stay for treatment or anything like that. So we're trying to get out and touch everyone. So it's definitely the volunteers that help, and then sponsors, foundations, every single community member that's helped pull a weed out at camp to get ready for campers, change a bed, or donate $5. It's amazing. And what we try to do is bring this community together for our annual gala each year. And so this year is a little bit different because we're adding another gala to our schedule.
And who doesn't love a gala, right?
In the summer, it's so beautiful up here. We want everyone to come together. But we do our annual Grateful Harvest, which the Vail Valley knows about in August. And that's August 12th this year. Okay. It's Saturday at our campsite, and that one sells out pretty quickly. So I think we have maybe 1 or 2 tickets left. But when that one's filled, we do that in our main dining hall at camp, and we bring about close to 400 people there for a beautiful 4-course dinner. We have 4 chefs in the Vail Valley that donate their time and food to come and cook for the guests.
That sounds incredible.
With wine tastings. But since that one fills out so quickly, we're like, let's make it a grateful weekend and add another one.
Amazing.
So we're adding the Bullseye Roundup, which is August 10th on a Thursday evening. It starts at 5:30, and we're doing this at a beautiful property. It's a brand new place that are hosting events called Castile Creek, which is in the Lake Creek area of Edwards.
Okay.
And so what we're doing is we're going to do it a little more fun, a little more casual, a little more competitive. We're going to bring together an archery competition, and we're actually going to have Kevin Mather, who was a 2020 Paralympic gold medalist, on there for tips. So teams can sign up on site for this event, shoot some archery, listen to live music, drink cocktails. We'll have a short program.
I cannot wait to attend. That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, so you can walk the beautiful grounds. It's going to be amazing. And we're so excited to kind of launch a new event that brings different community members, a different generation of donors and volunteers, because not everyone gets a seat at our Grateful Harvest. And we want to be able to bring the community together to share a little bit more of our mission and let everyone know we are here in the backyard.
That's incredible.
Even though we're on a ranch, we still want people to get involved because there's so many different ways. So for people to get tickets to the Bullseye Roundup,
tell us where we should go for more
go
information.
to our website, roundupriverranch.org, and you'll see some promotions on the homepage, but under our Support Us tab, you can buy tickets directly online.
That's incredible. So obviously head to the website for information about the galas and the events, and then also volunteering opportunities. And Jen and Axel, we really appreciate you both coming onto the show today and hearing your personal stories about camp counseling and how you're doing fundraising and really spreading the word and making life easier and more fun for people that suffer with chronic illnesses. So we really appreciate it. And thank you both for coming on the show today.
Thanks, Kim.
Thanks so much.
Absolutely. Well, head over to Roundup River Ranch website to find out more information, amazing events, and we are so excited to be able to spread the news and the awareness about their organization. Now we'll be right back on Good Morning Vail after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey there, I'm Cece Zach with Good Day Vail, and today I have the pleasure of talking with Dale Mosier and James Kenley of the Vail Symposium to help us understand how we can thrive in the Vail Valley by attending their events and becoming intellectually stimulated. Join us.
TV8 se complace en compartir que nos estamos preparando para lanzar nueva programación en español. Pero antes de hacerlo, queremos saber de ti, nuestra increíble comunidad, sobre lo que tú quieres ver. Por eso, te invitamos a un evento especial en nuestro estudio el 12 de julio a las 6 de la tarde. Ven a compartir tus ideas, opiniones y visiones sobre el futuro de nuestra programación en español. Ya sean eventos locales, programas educativos o entretenimiento, queremos que tú formes parte de este proceso y ayudes a dar forma a nuestra programación. No te pierdas esta maravillosa oportunidad de ser parte de televisión que te refleja y te representa. Para más información y para confirmar tu asistencia, visita tv8vail.com. TV8 is excited to share that we're preparing to launch new programming in Spanish. But before we do, we want to hear from you, our incredible community, about what you want to see. That's why we invite you to a special event at our studio on July 12th at 6 p.m. Come share your ideas, opinions, and visions regarding the future of our Spanish programming. Whether it's local events, educational programs, or entertainment, we want you to be a part of this process and help shape our Spanish programming. Don't miss out on this wonderful opportunity to be a part of television that reflects and represents you. For full details and to RSVP, visit tv8vail.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We're going to take a look at Study Hall, a way to further your education. Let's take a look.
Are you looking for a great way to further your education? Well, then we have the thing for you, and we've got an expert, Hema, joining us to give us some more information about how you can do so. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now, let's talk about this fabulous collaboration that's taking place between YouTube and Arizona University.
Yeah, so it's a first of its kind partnership between YouTube, Arizona State University, and Content Creators Crash Course. It's an affordable and accessible on-ramp to college. It allows people to start their college journey right on the platform. They can begin watching course videos on the platform, and once they're ready to transition to the formal course experience, it's $25 to sign up to access the coursework, the assignments, the faculty. And then once they're satisfied with their grade, they can purchase the college credit.
Which is so cool, and especially for those people who maybe are living very busy lives, whether they're athletes or parents or they have a full-time job where it's hard to step away from to go back to school. This is just a great alternative for people to further their education.
That's exactly right. And we've seen learning happen so organically on our platform. Of the 2 billion monthly logged in users, nearly all of them say that they come to the platform to gain knowledge and information. And so our goal with Study Hall is to really help these students transition this intrinsic love of learning into a formal pathway and gain external recognition and external credit for that learning.
Which is something that's so unique, and it gives so many people, and especially those people who like to watch the YouTube videos in their little bit of downtime, that experience, that knowledge, and then, of course, the opportunity to get a college credit. Now, if people are interested in maybe starting and they haven't gone to college at all, how can they get started with this fabulous program?
Yeah, they can go to the Study Hall YouTube channel today and start looking at all of the content that's there. And so it's not just the course videos. So there are 4 foundational courses that are already live. So that's English composition, college math, U.S. history, and human communication. But there's also additional content that's worth highlighting, and that's our How to College series and our fast guides to electives and majors. And How to College really helps these people navigate the college application process. What is that like? Where do I apply? What schools are a good fit for me? And then for those who have started that journey, how do they stay on it? So it helps really contextualize stuff that's often opaque. And then Fast Guides to Electives and Majors includes information about a dozen of the most popular majors, including classes that learners have to take to complete the major, but also what are the jobs and career prospects that they have once they have completed that major. So it's really the whole package. It's the full offering of what it means to decide to start on this journey.
Which I think is such a unique thing, because I know that there are a lot of people who have just a hard time getting started. And I was scrolling through the website yesterday, and so to have it break down into those little pieces where you can start, they'll go through what you'll expect in the English class, what you'll expect in the psychology class, and they walk you through it, makes it that much more convenient, and that way you have as much information as possible before you start this process.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. We're really trying to make it so that students feel that they have agency over their learning and that they can do it in their own time. And they can start today. They can start watching those videos on the YouTube channel right now.
Which is so awesome. Now, if people are interested in signing up, getting all this information, where can they find it?
Yeah, they can go to gostudyhall.com.
And how long have you guys been developing this product to help people further their education?
Yeah, so we as a YouTube learning team, about 4 years ago, were thinking through what is the learning and education landscape, and what are the areas where we're uniquely positioned to address some of the complex areas. And what became abundantly clear is that the complex path to higher education felt like an area that we had a role to play. And so for us, it was this idea that post-secondary education is one of the best drivers of economic and social mobility, and yet this path is full of barriers, and especially the exorbitant cost of a degree has made the dream of going to college unattainable for far too many, for far too long. And so this was our way to really look at who is doing something really special in the space, and how can we create something really new and bold. And so this partnership between Crash Course, who has understood what it means to take really complex academic subjects and make them visually stunning and accessible and digestible, then ASU, top tier research institution who really understands how to support students, and then of course YouTube, who has this scale and this ability to draw in viewers' innate curiosities and intrinsic love of learning. How do you take this love of learning and build this pathway for them to get credit?
Which I think is so cool that you guys took the time, you focused on this, and you came up with this product that's really going to help people further their education. Now, one more time, if people are interested in getting started with you guys, where can they begin?
GoStudyHall.com.
And then as they're making their way through all of these courses, they have the option to receive a college credit from it.
Yep, and so ASU faculty leads those courses, and once you go through that course, and you're satisfied with your grade, and that's this critical component, it's worth mentioning. There's no transcript needed, there's no application required, there's no GPA threshold. It's really for everyone. So you can get comfortable, watch those videos on YouTube, watch the course videos, sign up for the $25, get access to the faculty and the coursework, and once you're satisfied with your grade, you pay the $400 to get the college credit, and that credit is transferable to any of the U.S. colleges and universities that take ASU credits.
Which is such a unique opportunity, and especially for those people who have not had the chance to go to college. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, giving us all this great information, and thanks for the hard work you do, because bettering people's education is bettering people's lives.
Thank you so much for having me.
Make sure that you check out Study Hall. That way you can further your education, because it's right there. It's all at the tips of your fingers. If you like to watch YouTube videos to further your education, well, then this is a great way to do so to get those college credits. We're about to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. Tracy Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tv8vail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look at this beautiful day this Thursday, and it is National Chocolate Eclair Day. Today, 8 a.m., 57, a high of 77, rain, 15% chance of rain. So gorgeous day to get on out there and, like I always say, soak up the sunshine. 8 a.m., 57, mostly sunny. Noon, 72 and partly cloudy. 4 p.m., 74, partly cloudy. And then 8 p.m., a little bit cooler, mostly sunny and 68 degrees. So gorgeous day to go on a hike, take your doggos out and just kick it in the summertime in these mountains. I-70 corridor, let's take a look at it. Eagle, 83 degrees, very, very warm. Avon, 80 degrees. Vail, 77. And Denver, thunderstorms, precipitation, and 77 degrees. Tonight, a low of 45 degrees, rain, 10% chance, wind southeast 5 to 10 miles per hour. Open up those windows and enjoy, unless you have bad allergies like me, and then maybe not so much. Friday, 75 degrees and sunny. Saturday, sunny, 71, 75. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, 78 degrees respectively. Gorgeous, gorgeous week ahead, and it is summer, and I'm stoked. Kim.
Awesome that it's summer. I'm so looking forward to an incredible weekend of great weather. But
I am so excited you're here.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to be your official tour guide, take you around, show you all things Vail, everything Vail has to offer.
I'm very much looking forward to that. I can tell you are the social butterfly of the town. But what an incredible show, and it was so much fun to host with you today. We had so many great guests on the show. I loved talking to the crew at Roundup River Ranch. Yeah. It was just awesome.
It was amazing. I feel like that's the neat thing about this show is we get so many inspired, beautiful human beings that are doing things that they love, and the passion shows. You can feel it, you can see it. And I have to tell you, my highlight was making the chocolate eclairs because I felt like I attempted something and we did it.
Oh, you did great. I think I'm definitely going to have some for breakfast after we're done working here.
Oh, we definitely are.
What an incredible show. We had such a blast together. Thanks so much for joining Good Morning Vail, and I will see you tomorrow.
See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel.